First of all, class, say hello.
Hi.
You're all recorded now. Right. And this is okay. Perform the indicated operations and simplify the result. Leave the answer in factored form. And it's one of these monster multi-level fractions. 4 over x squared minus 4x minus 32 minus 1 over x minus 8. And all that is over 1 over x plus 4 plus 1.
Wow.
Right? So the first thing I'm going to do in approaching this problem is, since I see I have a bunch of binomials and constants, I'm going to look at my trinomial here, and I'm going to say, well, maybe I can simplify that a little bit. And so that's where I'm going to get started. So I'm going to turn it, and when I'm doing these problems, I just rewrite it every step of the way so that I don't forget anything. So I'm going to have 4 divided by, and did anybody simplify that? Okay, so I'm going to FOIL it out. So I know I have an x and an x, and it looks like an 8 and a 4. 8 and a 4 should do that. Negative 8 and positive 4, and so that will equal my trinomial up here. So I've got that partially factored, and then I go minus 1 over x minus 8. And all of this is over still 1 over x plus 4 plus 1. So we're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to spend most of my time right now just working on my numerator. Okay, my numerator here, and since my numerator is a fraction, I want to get a common denominator for my numerator. So what I'm going to do to get a common denominator for my numerator is since I have x minus 8 as a factor in both terms in the numerator here, I'm going to multiply this term here by x plus 4 over x plus 4. So then that's going to enable me to have a common denominator of x minus 8 times x plus 4. So I'll have a common denominator, and then I can begin to simplify my numerator. So let's simplify the numerator. I'm going to have 4 minus, now this is 1 times x plus 4 right up here. But it's minus 1 times x plus 4. So I have to make sure that I distribute my negative sign not only to the x, but also to the 4. You see what I'm saying here? Right? So it's going to be 4 minus x minus 4 all over x minus 8 times x plus 4. And that is still all over, that's still the numerator part of our larger fraction, all over 1 over x plus 4 plus 1. I just want to make sure everybody saw what I did here, right? I have a common denominator, right? So I want to combine these two fractions, and so I took my 4 right there, and then minus, well, 1 times x plus 4. So minus x plus 4, but if I'm going to go minus x plus 4, I've got to go minus x and then minus 4. Right? And that's how I end up with the 4 minus x minus 4. That'll be the downfall, of the problem if you miss that, because you'll be bombing Los Angeles and everything will get messed up. Okay, so let's just simplify the numerator. Just one more step here. And because I have a 4 and a negative 4, let's get rid of that. So I have 4 over x minus 8, x plus 4.
Wait, I don't know.
Oh, there's x. It's opening up on, thank you. Yes, negative x. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Glad you caught me.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, so let's go back to, we're back down here. We have negative x over x minus 8, x plus 4. And again, that is still all over 1 over x plus 4 plus 1. Well, my numerator is pretty simplified. I'm going to do some work on my denominator. What I'm going to do on my denominator is again, I want a common denominator for the denominator, right? So I'm going to take my 1. I'm going to take my 1 and I'm going to multiply that times x plus 4 over x plus 4. So I can have a common denominator and simplify that bottom term. You okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go. Rewrite the whole thing from the top so I don't forget anything. I have negative x over x minus 8, x plus 4, my numerator. And that's now over 1 plus x plus 4 over x plus 4. So I took my 1 here and I multiplied it times my x plus 4 over x plus 4. So I have a common denominator and I have 1 plus x plus 4. We okay with that? Any questions how I got there? We're good? Okay. So let's simplify that a little bit more. In fact, rather than just kind of writing it all over again, I'm going to take my 1 and my 4, and I'm just going to combine them to 5. Is that okay? Rather than write it all over again? Okay, so let's do that. Fix up my line, bring back my x, and make that a 5. Okay. Well, I think what I'd like to do now is I'd like to turn this big fraction into a multiplication problem. So I'm going to multiply my denominator here by the reciprocal. X plus 4 divided by, let's just call it x plus 5 and kind of keep it consistent. So that's going to cancel out. That's going to cancel out, but if I did it to my denominator, I have to do it to my numerator. So x plus 4, x plus 5. So this whole expression here was equal to 1, so I was not really changing anything. And so now I am left with negative x times x plus 4 divided by x minus 8 times x plus 4 times x plus 5. And looking very carefully, I can see I have an x plus 4 that I can just cancel out right there. And so my final answer is negative x divided by x minus 8, x plus 5.
The answer has a, do you notice to complete that problem though?
Well, you know, I think the answer, I think the writer of the answer violated his own instructions, or her own instructions, because her instructions say very clearly, leave the answer in factored form. Yet, what did they do? They made this denominator into a trinomial, violating their own instructions. So 2 points off for the author of the book.